Hello and welcome to Ref Sports. This is Mohod Chaudhary, and joining me today I have Trishadi and Snehashishda as well. We had a long day full of some two really interesting games. We will be talking about both of them and analyzing both of them. Should we go chronologically then, one by one? What should we
Yeah.
do?
Please
Okay,
do.
okay. Then let's talk about the first one: Mumbai Indians versus UP Warriors. Um, History has been created by UP Warriors. They have defeated Mumbai Indians for the second time in a particular season. Earlier, it was Delhi Capitals who had done the same. And interestingly, both of the times, Meg Lanning was the captain of the team. Trishadi, I'd go to you first. Um, do you see a major change in the mindset or approach of the UP Warriors going forward? Because no change, no change because they have been consistently performing. Two games they have won. I personally felt like they looked a lot more confident than before. So, what are your thoughts on it? What is leading to these
As long as
victories?
Meg and Phoebe are performing, the way I said Meg and Phoebe, as if I have tea with them every day. It's not like that, of course. It's Meg Lanning and Phoebe Litchfield. The way Meg Lanning and Phoebe Litchfield performed, I think, in fact, just by the way, Mr. Mukherjee, I was very close to my prediction, and UP got it absolutely close to my prediction as far as the scores are concerned. And the win, of course, I had predicted that UP will win. Somehow DC does not listen to me, but UP did. Having said that, as I said, I think Meg Lanning is now in form. She has, in fact, I thought today's innings was fantastic,
Mm.
outstanding. There was a point when Phoebe Litchfield was struggling, but it did not matter because Meg Lanning was batting so well. That is where I feel UP is riding on Meg a lot. So it's not like there has been a lot of shift. The moment you are able to take Meg Lanning out of the equation, it falls entirely on Phoebe. And Phoebe has this knack of, Phoebe is a lot like Shafali that way, has the knack of getting out for those 20, 30s, 40s, which is not good enough. So I think that is where UP still stands in the same place. What changed today, I did think, was Mumbai Indians fielding. The less we talk about it, the better it is. And I know what happened to Harmanpreet's eyes. I can understand. Any captain's eyes would start bleeding if you had to see that fielding. So she had an eye problem on the field. It was not, the commentators were saying it could be because of dust, it could be because of insects. No, it was because of the fielding. Her eyes were coming out and falling on the ground. And Harlinder literally had to go and, tell her, don't cry, captain. In the Indian team also, we will come up with some such fielding so that you are used to it over and over again. And unfortunately, Harmanpreet was screaming at everyone for dropping catches. The dolliest of catches came to her and she only dropped.
Oh my
And just
god.
by the way, Harmanpreet is one of the safest fielders.
Hmm.
If there is one thing about Harmanpreet that I have always admired, that's her fielding. The one thing and the only thing probably that I've always talked positively about is her fielding, is her catching. So when she dropped the catch and the commentator said, see, my trust on Harmanpreet's catching is more than Harmanpreet's trust on her catching. Somebody said Harmanpreet dropped a sitter. I was like, no, that wasn't Harmanpreet. I mean, how can Harman drop this catch? And then I'm saying, yeah, it's Harmanpreet. I was like, oh my God.
Uh,
And then, of course, something fell in her eyes, which I genuinely feel it's blood coming out of her eyes. कि ये fielding हम हार जाए ये fielding के साथ हमको ना जीतना है भाई. Sorry.
okay. Okay. Noted. Speaking about Mumbai Indians, Snehashish, that I'd go to you. What do you think is going wrong with them? Because they are the defending champions. They've always had some impact on the field every time they've come to play. What is going wrong with them this time?
First of all, I think they are right now they are not sure about their playing 11. I think first of all you cannot go without Shabnam Ismail in your playing 11 without having a proper genuine pacer and with that experience that she has. Because today if you see the pace options that they are all medium pace options. They are not like premium fast bowler. And
Hmm.
the spinners that you also have apart from Amelia Cade are not experienced enough. So I
Hmm.
think that is one point, and obviously the opening pair. They keep changing again and again. Obviously, Halle Matthews' fitness is still a concern. That is why you see Amanjot Kaur one day opening the batting. You one day you are seeing today we are shocked to see that suddenly Sajana Sajivan came out to open the batting. Maybe that was a plan to get some quick runs at the top, maybe. But for someone like G Kamalani, I think she might be scared now that my position is not confirmed. Yeah, because that she is the main wicket keeper in this side. Yeah, she will play all this game. But I think Mumbai Indians should continue with her as an opener. If you are if you kicked off the season as an opener, then I think that should continue for her. So let's see in the upcoming game if we can see the opening pair of G Kamalani and Haley Matthews. That should be. But again, Haley Matthews' fitness is a concern. And today you wanted to utilize Haley Matthews' spin bowling. That is why you included her in place of Shabnam Ismail. Eventually, that didn't work, and obviously, fielding is another concern. So I think suddenly, with three losses in 5 games, defending champions are not looking that good. I think in Vadodara, things there are many questions that they need to address.
Right. Speaking about the playing 11, Trishadi, we've been seeing a lot of shuffling here and there as far as the playing 11 is concerned, especially because of the opening pair. There's a lot of uncertainty regarding that. What do you think they'll do going forward? Because Haley Matthews, as we've seen, and I mean no disrespect to her, she's great, but she still looks a bit unfit and she still looks a little bit scratchy here and there with the bat, also with the ball. So, what do you think they'll do going forward? Because Amanjot Kaur has been quite, impressive with the bat as of now, but one day she's been asked to open, the next day she's pushed down to number 3, and then suddenly number 6. Does it not take a toll on their, the role that they're assigned and their overall performance?
With Amanjot Kaur, Amanjot actually gives you the feeling that she's like that kid in the ground who's just okay to participate wherever you put her. So I don't think it really bothers someone like Amanjot, but I'm more scared for someone like Kamalini because today I could see that she was extremely frustrated. And Amelia Kerr was, I don't know how many of you saw, but Amelia Kerr was continuously telling her, this has to be calm, this has to be calm. And to be honest, when Kamalini came out to bat, she was anyway not going to win the match for Mumbai. The Mumbai had long gone past, that match-winning position. But still, you could see she was getting frustrated every single ball. And that is where I thought Amelia Kerr handled it so beautifully. And see, this is why I keep saying that captaining Mumbai Indians shouldn't be tough. Captaining India could be, because Amelia Kerr talking to the kid was absolutely, for me, the highlight of the day, and after hitting that six, when Kamalini muttered, I think she muttered something, to herself, and it was completely to herself, no sledging or anything. uh, Amelia went and she vehemently was pointing here. You are getting lost here. That was her point, and I think that kind of sums up how a leader generally handles kids. But that also sums up what is going through Kamalini's mind. Yes, I don't think she has been great, but I don't think she has been bad enough to be replaced by Sajna Sajivan. If you had an opener replacing her, if there was a Haley Matthews and another opener in the squad who replaced G. Kamalini, I would have still got it that, okay, you're trying to give her some time and let her gain some confidence. But you have Sajna replacing her. In fact, when the scorecard had Sajna written, I
I
went two steps ahead, and I know the graphics people, so I kind of texted them that Sajna does not open. And the reply was, darling, she has. I was like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, their opening has been a bit here and there. So what are they doing going forward?
I mean, kind of shows why MI has not done so well. To be honest, it
Mhm.
shows that there's doubts within the playing 11. There is doubts in the team. I mean, look at UP Warriors. You are saying what went right. The fact that yes, Kiran Navgira should have been replaced by now, but she wasn't. So everybody
Mhm.
knows that we are all getting a longish run under Meg Lanning and Abhishek Nair. Let's not do this, that give all the credit to Meg Lanning and give all the discredit to Abhishek Nair just because
Mhm.
he's a guy in women's cricket. And I've been seeing this in Twitter. Such pseudo feminism is something I don't like. By pseudo women's cricket fan na ho paye, because Abhishek Nair is trying his level best. And if there is a wrong decision, we will point it out. If there's a right decision, then also, while discredit should also be shared, credit should also be shared. अच्छा हुआ तो Meg Lanning, बुरा हुआ तो Abhishek Nair. Let's not do that. I think Abhishek Nair and Meg Lanning has at least given that confidence that look, this is what will happen. This is going to be that lineup. This is going to be our 11 for at least Mumbai leg. I'm sure in the Vadodara leg we will see the some changes, but Mumbai leg ideally means 5 matches. So Kiran Navgire had 5 matches to perform. So now when Kiran Navgire is dropped, she can't be frustrated. She can't think, oh, what the team management has done, because the team management had given you 5 matches and you would not do anything. So yeah, I think. Why did I reach Kiran Navgire? Oh, Mumbai batting. Yeah. So. But Mumbai has not been able to do that. Kabhi ye bowling kar rahe, kabhi usko udhar. And that is why if you see the body language of all the Mumbai youngsters, and when I say Mumbai youngsters, nobody comes and tells me about the state cricketers. I'm talking about Mumbai Indians youngsters. They are all a little panicked, you know. For example, I did not understand what was Nalla Reddy's role. If I am Nalla Reddy, I'm thinking, hello, what am I doing in the team? What was I
Exactly.
supposed to do?
She made her debut. She didn't bowl a single ball. I was surprised. Then why you
Exactly.
give?
Why was she there?
Yeah. Then
And
why did you give that cap
Why
to
did
her?
you then replace?
Yeah.
it's almost like, you know, what is the bad part here? We are laughing and all that is fine. If I am Nalla Reddy, I am thinking that I am not capable of doing anything in the team. I am in the team because they needed 11.
Yeah.
So do you
They just
realize
need
how I'm
to
feeling
fill a
right now?
void. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm just filling up a place. Like, we don't want Mohit to feel that in the life. That's why we include her.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Sure.
Instant
I think
karma.
I think Nalla Reddy will be the first player who will don't remember her WPL debut. As a
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
good
will
man.
wake up tomorrow and be like, did I make my debut? Like, what just
What
happened?
just happened?
And for a second, I was like, is Nalla Reddy out of the ground only? Like, why is she not getting even 1 over? Think of this. Shafali Verma has also bowled in this, in today's
Pretty
both the
much.
matches. But Nalla Reddy has not got a single over and she has come in as a pacer. But yeah, as I said, you know what this leads to an extreme confusion everywhere. Like if I am Shabnim Ismail, I am thinking I'm the one who has been bowling the best among Mumbai Indians. Why am I being dropped for somebody who is not even completely fit? And I'm not saying it's competition, but it is also about the fact that how worthy are you making someone feel in the team? And the performance comes out of that. What I like today about RCB, and I want to point it out because I might forget it, I loved the fact that even though Georgia Wall was in the side, you brought Grace Harris out. Hats off, Smriti Mandana. Absolutely superb. And why Mandana alone? You have to give it to, again, Malolan as well, you know. I think it was superb. The fact that Grace Harris has played superbly for you as an opener, she has worked in that opening spot. Just because you have gotten Georgia Wall, don't throw her under the bus. Okay, you open the batting. Let Georgia Wall bat at number 3 because it's top order ultimately, and I think Wall can bat at number 3. This is something that Snehashish
And
and
she
I
did
had
well.
spoken
She
about.
did really well.
I thought fantastic the fact that
Brilliant.
when she was not batting well the way she batted, and I had said this, Mohor, a good batter and a great batter. The difference is a good batter will get out when they are not playing well. A great batter will fight it out. And Georgia Wall is someone, that's why I feel Georgia Wall will become a greater batter than Phoebe Litchfield. Not because Phoebe Litchfield, by the way, Phoebe Litchfield is way more skilled and talented and has more shots in the book than Georgia Wall. But under not under pressure as in the scoreboard pressure, under pressure of when you are not in form, like as a bowler it's the same thing. You know what, why I keep talking about Marizanne Cap? There are days when Marizanne Cap will not get a single ball right, and even then give 20 odd runs in her 4 overs, which a Sneh Rana won't. When she cannot land the ball, she just cannot land the ball. That's the difference. That's why Sneh
Mm.
Rana will always be a fantastic bowler, no doubt about it. But Marizani Cap will always be a great. Having
Mm.
said that, somebody send a batting coach to Marizani Cap right about now.
Okay.
What is wrong with her? But yeah, sorry.
No, no, it's fine. Snehashishda, I'd go to you next. Um, we were talking about Kiran Navgire, so I sort of had a connected question to question related to that.
I think I
Do
have a
you see her?
connected question with that. Yeah,
A
please
question
tell.
related to that. I reframed it. Uh, do you see her, in the next game as an opener? Because she's gotten enough chances. She's not been able to, contribute or leave an impact. Is it time to
I
maybe look
only,
past her?
yeah, I only wrote in my preview piece today, early morning, that Jitrisha should be given a chance in
Ah.
today's match only. Because I think it's enough. It's enough. Even today, if you see the fast ball you are facing, you are not among run. You are given chances again and again. You are batting with Meg Lanning. So many points again and again. I am mentioning me and Trishadi mentioning, and what you are doing? You are going out and you are going for ugly whack. What kind of a shot is that? The ball is not your range. It was full delivery, and you are going for ugly whack, and it just disturbed your stump. So it's very disappointing to see someone like Kiran, not making those opportunities, because throughout the year she scored runs. There is no doubt about that. She scored runs, she smashes records in domestic cricket is all fine. But when it comes to WPL, it's now fourth season that she has failed to do that, in a consistent manner. If you see the numbers, oh, you might see, okay, 130 plus strike rate, 140 strike rate, that's okay. But only 350s in 30 plus innings. When you are getting opportunity at the top in a T20 format,
Mm.
at with your batting prowess and with your power hitting ability, at least you have to score more runs, more
Mm.
big scores. So I am very disappointed, and I think it should be the end of our journey in this season. I think in Vadodara, I think UP Vadya should start with Jitrisha at the top, or
You know,
maybe at
the
number
way
three also.
Stevie
I
said
think
this
Jitrisha
should be
can
the
be a
end of her
fantastic
journey.
batter.
I got
Yeah.
scared looking at Trishali's
Yeah,
face.
it's very frustrating to see Kiran wasting her
I
opportunity. I
know,
No,
I
think.
know, I
the
know.
problem is I understand where he's coming from because when Kiran Navgire got out, we were actually live.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
the reaction from the two of us were like, she doesn't even try. That's the
Mm.
problem.
Mm.
I think Charani is trying more with the bat than Kiran Navgire.
Mm.
And
True.
that in itself shows a lot about Charni's character, of course, but also shows how Kiran Navgire has frustrated at least the two of us. We have been
Mm.
saying, okay, bright future, blah, blah. And it also shows the importance of the, um, you know, um, it also shows the importance of the fact that when you look at domestic runs, and this is something that I've been saying, don't just look at the runs, look at the opponent that the runs have been scored
True.
against. If you're scoring 200 against Manipur, or if you're scoring 200, and I'm not saying Manipur is the problem, I'm just saying that Manipur does not have quality bowlers enough. So if you're scoring against Manipur, that just because your strike rate is the problem, more remains is we look at the strike rate, not we, especially with social media and a lot
Mm.
more. It's looked at the strike rate. They look at certain factors like boundary sixes, power hitters, and not the other factors. That
Mm.
obviously against Manipur, if you are playing at a 20 strike rate, then there is a problem with you.
Problem.
But against Manipur, if you're playing at a 200 strike rate, that does not make you the best in the bunch. This is where I feel UP has to trust on G Trisha more. And anyway, I think if you ask Boriada also, Trishas can always be trusted. And
Very good way of promoting yourself. Brilliant.
I'm
So
sure Boriada
nonchalant
can
about
vouch
it.
for Trishas and
Oh my God.
their performance as employees opening the innings. You can trust them completely.
Good
Whether
one.
it's
Good one.
opening the innings or opening the company, Trishas can always be trusted.
Mic drop. Tushadi, I'd like to go to you next before moving on to the next match. Um, we have to talk about G Kamalini's wicket keeping skills today. What we observed, I think she was brilliant behind the stumps. A catch, a few stumpings, if I remember correctly. What are your thoughts on her wicket keeping, and if it has improved at all
I
from?
thought she was watching the ball more, which is
Hmm.
important, and she was talking less with the gloves. I know this term is something that I have only invented, but there are certain keepers whom I have seen. Um, they have their gloves out all the time. That the ball will come and somehow get stuck there.
Ah,
And I was seeing that tendency in Kamalini in the first few matches. And I was like, she's too eager. Somebody has to say that the ball will come and she has to collect it. The ball will not come and get stuck in her hand.
And I think Tushadi, you would love to mention about Amy Jones' wicket keeping skills. You mentioned that thing
Oh
to me.
yeah, yeah. I think I have quite bored you with that or interested you with that during the World Cup, because Snehashish most of the times, guys, has no other option but to listen to my technical analysis. Uh, and there are rare moments like the Heather Knight 100 when I quietly listen to Mr. Mukherjee's technical analysis, because generally it's always the other way around, but I think Emmy Jones, oh, what a wicket keeper you have reminded me of. If you look at Amy Jones, it seems like wicket keeping is the easiest thing to do. The giving of the gloves is bare minimum, but the way she takes the pressure, and she's always like, the ball will come to me. I am waiting for the ball will come to me. There's no problem. And today, G Kamalini was doing something close to that. Of course, you cannot compare her to Amy Jones, but you know I think Amy Jones, in many ways, and I know what I'm saying when I say Amy Jones receiving is way better than Sarah Taylor. With Sarah Taylor, what nobody else can match is the anticipation. Nobody else, no other keeper can match the anticipation that Sarah Taylor has. It's almost like she's reading the mind of not only the bowler, but the batter as well. That, oh, you know what, she'll shuffle. And you will see Sarah Taylor, even before the batter has shuffled and gone that side, she is there, taken the ball, finished the stumping. And that's why she was so good. But with Amy Jones, the natural part is, because wicket keeping is about receiving the ball, getting up with the bounce, and G Kamalini was overexcited, overstimulated. She was trying to almost like, if someone like a Poonam Yadav bowled, and when I'm saying Poonam Yadav, I'm saying respectfully, but somebody who bowls slow, I think G Kamalini would have caught the ball even before the batter got a chance to hit the ball. She was that excited. And that is where I felt today she was fantastic. So, see, when you see these things, Mohar, you start realizing who's learning and who's actually not learning. So, I think good part about G Kamalini is she is learning. Yeah, she is learning. But MI has to back her in that opening position, or MI has to keep her, in the finishing position. You can't
hmm.
ask her to open, then go down the order, and neither
Exactly.
can you do that to Sajna, because
Yeah,
that's
the
unfair
role
on
clarity
Sajna as
has to
well.
be there. As far as I remember, Sajna was really good in the match against RCB when she was
Correct,
batting down the order.
correct. She saved
Yeah,
Mumbai some face, Sajna and Nicola Carey.
exactly,
But
exactly.
as I said, now if I am Sajna, I am thinking, okay, when you are one bowler short, you're suddenly asking me to bowl. When you are not finding an opening pair working for you, you're asking me to open. फिर मैं हूँ कौन? मैं टीम में क्या कर
Exactly.
रही हूँ? मैं इधर उधर चीजें भर दी, और उधर तो नल्ला रेड्डी तो इज थिंकिंग, अभी मेरे साथ ये क्या फ्लॉप हो गया, क्या हो गया, क्या पता. But yeah, overall, I think Mumbai needs to sit down a little, talk amongst the group, and get clarity.
Hmm.
Because one more thing, yet again, a day when Nat Brunt has not performed and Mumbai Indians have
I
lost.
Yes, I was about to ask this next.
See, before
With
you
the
ask, I
ball, with
answer.
the
That's why
bat,
I
they are
trust in Krita.
mostly dependent on her. No, no. Also, Mumbai Indians are really dependent on their overseas bowlers. Way too much.
But they have only overseas bowlers mostly, so they have to depend only.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
because
I mean they have other bowlers as well, but
yeah, because your most of the overs, 12 overs are coming from Amelia K, Nat
yeah,
Shivavant and Shabnam
that's
Ismail if
what
you
I
are
mean.
playing. And if
And you
you
have
take
forgotten
Harry
Nicola
Matthews
Carey
also,
very nicely.
no, yeah, now I'm saying that if Nicola Cat is there and Harry Matthews there, then 20 overs are there only from overseas
That's
also.
exactly
Exactly.
what I'm
That is
saying.
the
No, you
point.
can't have five. हाँ मतलब कुछ भी कर लो, पांच ओवरसीज कहाँ से
No,
आ जाएगा
I'm
उसमें?
saying,
आखिर
so,
क्या घर
so
का क्या
16
ग्राउंड है?
overs. No, so
माना
16
कि
overs
घर का
RCB
है,
Yeah,
has
today I
माना
think
कि
they bowled
मुंबई
16
इंडियंस
overs,
है,
no?
लेकिन इतना नहीं है भाई. माना कि 5 मैचेस घर पे खेल रहे हैं, एक एक लौता टीम तो घर पे खेल रहे हैं, सब मान रही हूँ मैं, लेकिन इतना घर का थोड़ी है कि 5 ओवरसीज खेलेंगे. No, in fact, any time, if you see 4 overseas players are playing, so 16 overs is from them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Out of 20, when 16 overs is dependent on overseas, तो overseas पे तो dependent है.
Hmm. No, but
And
the Nat Super
see,
Broad
I
dependence
found it
is too
very
much.
weird that all of a sudden, with Phoebe Litchfield, who's a very good player of spin,
Huh.
why are you giving Sanskriti Gupta to bowl in the
Uh-huh.
power play? And did you
Yeah.
look at Sanskriti Gupta's face? She was almost going to cry because she was
Right.
like, I don't know where to bowl to Phoebe Litchfield. And that will
And
happen. I mean, Sanskriti, huh?
Meg Lanning, both of them.
Meg,
Both of
वो
them.
तो Meg Lanning थे anyway, anybody would. I remember somebody had told me this incident. I think I've told you this incident. And somebody had said this to me कि railways में I have got Mithali's wicket. Somebody said. I said, very nice. So she said, no, I did not get it because I wanted to get it. I got it because the Mithali, they gifted it. I said, what? Sorry. So he was like, I was so overawed by the occasion that I
Yeah.
bowled a rank full toss. And Mithali tried to step out and hit me, and straight it went to my hand. So, must have been that sort of an occasion for Sanskriti Gupta thinking, because anybody, Ming Lanning would have had that effect on anybody. Uh,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I remember this in 2018. I was coming back from the 2018 World Cup, and our flight was 16 hours delayed. We were at the airport. And suddenly, after some time, I realized that the entire Australian team, who had just won the T20 World Cup, were there. And I thought, Abhi, I have to take pictures with Ellis Perry and Meg Lanning because both of them are my favorites. And I saw the entire bunch together sitting and chatting. 5 benches, like 5 seats apart. Meg Lanning is sitting with her coffee and she is reading something. So I said, it's going to be very difficult to talk to Meg Lanning. But I desperately wanted the picture. So I went and just spoke to her. I was like, and she was very sweet. She said, I went to Miami. We will go to Miami to celebrate this, that. And I was so overawed by the occasion. And when I said, can we take a picture? She was like, yeah, let's take a selfie together. She took the phone and took the picture of us. I completely forgot that I wanted to take a picture with Alice Perry. Thankfully, thankfully, in the India-Australia tour, I finally got a picture with
Yeah.
Alice Perry. But all I'm trying to say is someone like Meg Lanning being there, the personality is so huge that the occasion would have been huge for somebody like Sanskriti Gupta. And then if you think of it as a matchup as well, and when I say matchup, I'm not saying off spinner should never bowl to Phoebe Litchfield, but that off spinner can be Sneh Rana because she has a lot of experience. And by the way, I know Sneh Rana is in Delhi Capitals. I'm just saying that it can be an experienced bowler. You can't give Sanskriti Gupta in the power play and say bowl to Phoebe Litchfield and Meg Lanning. No doubt she was almost looking like, okay, should I now kill myself? What is the next move? So that way, I think Mumbai need to kind of get their thinking straight. They're thinking way too many things right now and trying way too many things, which they don't need to do. They have a good enough team.
True, completely. I agree. Moving on to the next match, RCB versus DC. Trishadi, are you heartbroken? That had to be asked.
Um,
Sorry.
if I'm being very honest, no. In
Okay.
fact, I'm taking a lot of positives from this.
Okay.
Maybe this match has ensured that Delhi, for the first time, will not qualify for the playoffs. I'm ready for that. But if you look at the way Delhi recovered from 10 for 4,
Yeah.
because,
Hmm.
in my head, I was thinking, okay, so RCB 49 all out, Velocity. Velocity was Mithali's team when
Yeah,
WPL was, on the
yeah,
surface
getting
of
this game.
starting.
Okay.
This was
Yeah,
the first two seasons were exhibition seasons. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember Velocity was playing one day in Dubai, and in less than 15 hours or 20 hours they were playing in Abu Dhabi. But they were staying in Dubai. So from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, they had to actually go 1.5 hours, going and coming. So in short, it was tough conditions, and Velocity was all out 46. So I was like, okay, maybe I am the problem, because all my teams are somehow getting out in 40. And I was getting in my doctor's appointment, and I looked at the score and I said, okay, 40,
And Trisha,
45.
they texted me. Why
Yeah.
is that? What are they
I
doing?
said, why has DC? So the last thing that I saw was Marizani Cap's wicket, and I was like, why have DC people forgotten how to hold a bat itself? And I went in. I come out and I'm suddenly seeing, and I'm still thinking in my head, shouldn't they write RCB? Why is DC still batting? And then I thought, then I saw what Shafali Verma has done.
Mhm.
But I'm not surprised by that. Impressed, absolutely impressed that what this girl is capable of and keeps showing us. But Lucy Hamilton, you have my heart. Whoa, what an innings! Brilliant. And in fact, Jemima in the post match also said, I know that Lucy can bat. I think Snehashish and I also were aware that Lucy can bat.
But
But can
like
bat?
that, no.
That is not can bat.
Yes. Those were
That's
mammoth hits. And
That she
now,
really
I
can
think
bat.
Marizana Cap, Lucy Hamilton's this innings will actually put Marizana Cap under pressure, because if Lucy
Mm.
bats like this, Chanel Henry is scoring, Marizana Cap has forgotten how to bat. You can very well have Marizana Cap replaced with these two.
mm, great. Snehashish, I'd go to you next. We've been seeing that, there have been a lot of chatter on social media regarding Smriti Mandana's form in the WPL.
Yeah.
So we saw a complete captain's knock from her today. Grace Harris got out early. She was not able to leave an impact, but she stepped up as the captain and she did what was required to do at that point of time. She played some really aggressive shots today. Her approach was quite aggressive, covering mostly the entire field. How would you rate her knock today? She missed out on her century. That is unfortunate, but
I
yeah, I
think
think she.
I told Tushadi only. I think there is a cards maybe in on WPL that I think we're still
Nobody
No, I
waiting
thought
crosses
they
the
for
had
the
gone to
three
a
season.
digit.
boundary. I swear, I was like, chalo, thank God WPL at least an Indian has scored a century. And then I'm seeing she's
Century.
walking back. I'm like, no, abhi runs baki hai. And then I
No.
realized, oh, it's out.
I had a hunch that she'll do something weird and she'll get out on
But I
But
90.
thought she
but that was a
connected it
very
very
good
well.
catch
Yeah,
from
she
Lucy.
connected it very well. It was
Yeah,
Very, I know.
Lucy
very good catch.
Hamilton
The
again who
catch was
took a
brilliant. The
brilliant
catch
catch.
was
Oh,
brilliant
yeah,
that
yeah.
was taken.
The
Brilliant.
ball was traveling. That was going nowhere but to the boundary.
Hmm.
To see Mumbai Indians fielding and think as cricket fans, you're seeing Mumbai Indians fielding and then you're seeing this catching and you're like, wow, sure.
True. True. Mumbai
Sorry,
Indians.
please go ahead, Sneha. I'm so sorry.
Yes, no, I think she batted very well. I think this type of innings she was required because of the confidence. Because I think she was
Hmm.
not getting that confidence,
Hmm.
especially
Hmm.
with the bat. I
Hmm.
think apart from that 47 that she scored, but apart from that, I think she was not getting that start that RCB required and she herself required. But today somehow she managed and she managed to finish the game mostly. Again, she could have stayed with that 100 and she could have finished the game, but yeah, brilliant catch from Lucy, and unfortunately she ended on she finished her innings on 96. But if you ask me, I think I have seen better innings of Smriti Mandana in this format also, I think, than this. But yeah, overall I think it was okay. She scored important 96 runs. She ensured that the team continues their unbeaten run, and it's okay, a captain's knock you can say. But if you ask me personally, I think she has played better knocks than this.
Hmm.
Thank you,
True.
Sneha, that I'm not the only one who thinks so. At
No, no, no,
times
no.
I
I
feel,
think so
am
too.
I
I
the
think so
one?
too. No, no,
You
no.
know, am I the one who's overcritical about everything? Because there's a lot of chatter and there are a lot of people who message me, and it's of course I get a lot of DMs. I will read out one DM today in the show because I read that DM and I was like, I'm not 100% sure people understand my job profile. So I will read that out. But as I was saying, um, uh, I thought Smriti Mandana, like everybody is saying, it was a Smriti Mandana masterclass. This, that. I
Yeah.
thought she was good. She was very good,
Good.
but
Absolutely.
she was not on sound.
Yeah.
If
Hmm.
I think Trisha, the 100 that she scored in England, the T20 100, that was a kind
Yeah,
of firing.
that was
Of
solid.
course, of course, of
But
course.
then again, I thought that in that pitch was a lot easier. I
Yeah.
have seen
Yeah.
Smriti Mandana score on tougher wickets. I
Mhm.
think 60 odd she had. Um, I can't remember. It was against Australia itself in India, which I thought uh, will definitely be Smriti's one of the best Smriti innings that I've seen. But today, I think some poor captaincy from Jemima as well. Leaving
Hmm.
that gap for Smriti Mandana to keep hitting there. I don't know. Maybe Jemmy owed the New Year gift to Smriti, so she was giving it. But yes, it is what it is.
Okay. Trishadi, I'll go to you next. We have been constantly talking about, Prema Rawat being a part of the team. Um,
So
she,
happy to see her
I
again.
can make out from Sneha Shishna's reaction. She had an impact today.
The way
Brilliant
she
with the ball.
bowled to Sneh Rana, I mean, that
Exactly.
delivery, that is what,
Hmm.
Prema Rawat is capable of. And a bowler who's
Hmm.
capable of that, you are not using that bowler. It should be, there
Exactly.
are certain captaincy decisions and team management
Mm.
decisions which should be labeled as criminal offense.
Yeah.
And this is one of those, absolute criminal offense. If I was Prema Rawat, I would have been
I have
so,
no
so,
idea why she was not
yeah.
finding a place in the
Having
playing
said that,
11.
that LBW I still did not understand because I thought it was not impact in line. I thought the impact was outside leg stump. The first LBW. Who was that? I'll tell you.
Who was
Hold on
that?
to your horses.
Oh, Nikki Prasad.
Nikki, I thought that was not
Oh,
out.
okay,
That
okay, okay,
could,
okay, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was hit on line. That was hit outside leg stump.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Hmm. So do you see them going
Having
forward
said
with
that,
the
I thought,
same?
sorry, continuing on Prema, I thought Prema
Please.
bowled superbly, especially the way she was flighting the delivery, inviting the batters. She was absolutely superb.
Hmm. So do you see RCB going forward with the same playing 11? Considering obviously they'll not leave out Arundhati Reddy. She has had a great impact overall. But do you see them,
I think
including Georgia Wall in the next few games? Uh, I want both of you to answer
Yeah, I
this.
mean, yeah, I just think the only change that will happen is Aru coming in place of Sayali Sadgari. That's
But
it.
she was also good. She was also good today.
No,
Okay.
it was gifted. Jemmy gifted her
Oh,
wicket. Jemmy really
Cap,
is in that
Cap played
New
wrongly.
Year's mood. Somebody needs to speak to Jemima and say, New Year हो गया बेटा अभी वापस आ भाई तू खेल तेरे को अभी इतना गिफ्ट नहीं देने का.
is it
I
because of
did
the
not think
captaincy
that.
pressure for the first time? She looks a bit flustered. I mean,
If it's captaincy pressure, then I don't think it's captaincy pressure. Because I think over the years, anybody who has followed Jemima's career, and I have been someone who has followed Jemima's career from the time that Jemima has started playing domestic cricket.
hmm,
I think Jemima has those phases as a cricketer where she will frustrate you to no end, and you will be like, you know what, just pull her by the ears and throw her out of the team. And then there will come 2 3 matches when she'll make you feel, see, this is what you're capable of, you mad woman, do that. So I think the ball to which she got out, first of all, what was that cute cut that she was trying to play which was
Yeah.
not
very
needed.
unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
Exactly. And all the 3 games, it has not been the bowler who has dismissed Jemima. Jemima has gone and dismissed herself. So
Absolutely.
that is the problem. And as far as Marizane Cap's wicket is concerned, I have a feeling, and I think I wouldn't be that wrong if I say, if Marizane Cap in this form and me not having bowled for so many years, if I bowl to Cap, she'll get out through me also. She's in that bad a form. कहाँ bat है, कहाँ ball का line है,
Hmm.
to
She
Sayali
played wrongly.
Sadgare, to Sayali Sadgare. The only ball I thought was a peach of a delivery was Laura Woolward. I am ready to give it to
Yeah.
Laura Woolward
Laura
that
Woolward.
that ball would have
Wow.
dismissed
And
99
informed
out of
Laura
100
Woolward.
batters.
In
No,
form
that
Laura
that
Woolworth.
bat, that bat, I'm saying that ball would have dismissed 99 out of 100
Yeah.
batter. And Laura Woolworth 10 balls later probably would have played that.
Ha
But
ha.
that
Right.
ball up in the second and third ball of your innings, unplayable. But other than that, I thought all the dismissals were handed over.
Hmm.
Um, and when you didn't start handing over wickets,
Hmm.
look how hard RCB had to work.
True. True.
Yeah.
True. 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 Snehashita, I'll go to you next with Shefali Verma. We have to talk about her. I mean, yes, the score, we didn't think the scorecard would reach to where it reached after the initial 10
Yeah,
for
I
4 or
thought that
something.
40.
Yeah,
Mm.
I was kind of the inner RCB fan in me was rooting for the 49 all out record to break, but it didn't. Let's not. Uh, once again, it's been so many years the record doesn't break. But anyway, Snehashishta, I think Shifali was brilliant. She didn't look nervous. She looked confident throughout. She hit those big shots and she did what she does. So how would you rate her knock and how would you describe her knock today? She was brilliant today.
Uh, for me, I think this is the best ever knock from her what I have seen in WP
Absolutely.
for me.
It's
Because
up
In
there.
one
WPL. In
In
in WP,
WPL.
WPL,
yes,
yes,
in
Ah,
exactly.
okay.
WP, yes,
Sorry.
in WPL, yes. Because when the scorecard was what 10 for 4, right? After 10 for 4,
Yeah.
when Nikki came in, the way she always talked with Nikki, the way she always communicating with Nikki, I think that
Hmm.
impressed me a lot. Because always we think that okay, with Shefali Verma, it is very difficult to find that that calmness. She always go for those big shots, and she's known for that. She score
Absolutely.
runs through only those shots only. But today, when she saw that the team is in danger, 10 for 4, she needs to be there along with
Hmm.
the young kids like someone like Nikki. I think
Hmm.
she showed brilliant maturity.
Brilliant.
I didn't expect that much, but she showed brilliant maturity. The way she batted, the way she waited for those loose deliveries and attacked them, and again the communication with Nikki continuously. I think it was superb, and it impressed me a lot. I think not only Nikki, I think the following batters also. She was trying her best to to make them calm and make them telling them that okay, be there with me. We can reach a certain score at which we
Hmm.
can at least fight. So I
Hmm.
think the recovery was fantastic, and that is mostly because of Shefali Verma's calmness. I think the calmness, the maturity that she showed today, I think it was super impressive, and that is why I am telling that in WPL, I think this is the best knock that I have seen from Shefali Verma.
From her. Right. One last question I'd ask before going to the questions, obviously. And it's completely a personal question. Do you both see RCB perhaps lifting the trophy this time? Because we are seeing contributions from more or less everyone. I just need to know this.
DC.
Trishani is stuck on it. Okay, fine. I'll give that to
UP.
you. Please.
UP.
UP.
Oh.
UP. I am
Oh.
rooting for RCB.
Yeah, RCB does look, does look like a side to beat right now. Um, just a hunch, it will be UP.
Okay.
And
Mm.
just a hunch. Every other logic says it should be RCB. Every other logic says. Heart still pops out DC, DC. But I don't know, a hunch. You know, the hunch that told me that UP will do a double over MI. I was telling Snehashish, and I
Yeah.
remember Snehashish looked at me and was like, "These really unwell." I know in his mind he must have been saying, "These really unwell." I can understand such things, but see, they
But
have done the
having said
double.
that, I think UP could have, increased the total a little bit. If the, I
Yes.
mean, the
Oh
lower
yeah,
order
yeah, yeah.
batters,
Yes. Yes.
I
Yeah,
had
I thought
expected
increase the
around
total
10
number
to
of
15 more
points.
runs.
I was like, कनीज की आरजू बढ़ती जा रही है मतलब दो
Yeah,
बैक टू बैक मैच जीते और भी क्या क्या करना था yeah, you're absolutely right. They should have they were
they played some
from
really
where they
irresponsible
should have
shots.
ended. They were
Huh.
30 runs short, I thought.
Yeah.
True. Minimum 15, I thought, because the way that when
नहीं नहीं
Phoebe
यार
Litchfield
30
and Meg
जब
Lanning
ये
got
दोनों
going,
आउट
I
हुए
expected a high
correct
total.
correct absolutely. I
Also,
think they lost
one
their
more.
way completely.
No, also one more thing, and it's completely my personal opinion. Is Harleen Deol trying to
Jordan.
transform her batting completely, batting style, especially after the retire out thing?
And
Uh,
that's fine by me. But why has she come with this thought process that
exactly.
yesterday it was the offside? Today it will be only the onside. Today she played no offside shots. For balls which were two stumps away from her off stump, she jumped
Exactly.
to the onside and played that. Sorry, jumped to the offside and played that in the onside. Why, Baba? If you have a good offside game, play it on the offside.
I loved
I
that
have
vibe,
a,
Abba.
And
Very, very sweet.
and
yeah,
now
because
and now just 2 hours back, she has been dropped from the T20 side of India.
that
Huh?
is fine. That is the fair call. I think that is a fair call.
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, then let's take some of the
I,
questions.
I have a I have a joke in
Huh.
mind, Snehashish. I have
Huh,
to tell
please.
you.
Please
No,
go
no, no.
ahead.
In
Okay.
the live, I can't
Oh,
say.
not live. Okay.
I know what is
Later.
what will be the topic of the joke, but yeah, I will listen to it. Yeah.
Okay. Ayush Sharma is saying Bell became sixth bowler to dismiss each of top three in a WPL inning after cap. Garth, Ismail, Meghna Singh, and Kranti. Goddess level stuff from Bell. Rather, Lauren, lover. Bell, the dot ball specialist. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Bangalore is known for
Nature
its
lover. It took
greenery.
me some time to realize.
Yeah.
Okay. Dot ball
Bangalore,
specialist.
Bangalore is known for its greenery. I think Lauren Bell is helping a lot. Lauren Bell has taken the duty. I think she has taken it very seriously at the way she
Hmm.
is doing. I think she has been superb. I think, and especially the slower deliveries, the delivery that got Shefali Verma out.
Shefali
Again,
Verma.
that slower delivery to Shadi, the way it loops, it's fantastic. I think it's superb. The
ये
and
तो
the
मैं बोल ही रही
differential
थी.
speed, it's very much.
ये तो मैं पहले से बोल रही थी.
Yes.
I have opened the comments. Mohit, don't worry. I'll take it
Okay,
one
okay,
by
okay,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll not let anybody complain against you, Mohit. Don't worry.
I don't know who's complaining, but okay, sure.
Abhi 7975 says Laura is the best bowler in WPL this season, no doubt. There can't be any doubt. Shibam Keshri, अमन जूत नहीं है रे वो जोत
Where
है
is
एक
this?
जीरो है
I need to see
एक जीरो
this.
बोल रही हूँ, एक ओ है अमन जोत कौर वर्ल्ड कप लाइक प्लेड टुडे है
World Cup played today.
अच्छा हर इनिंग्स ओके ओके Suresh
Okay.
Kumar, Phoebe Litchfield match batting looks so easy, a treat to watch. Oh, absolutely. Not only I think batting. If you ever have the chance of watching any Phoebe Litchfield match, my suggestion would be go an hour before because that is when the players start training, and
Hmm.
you will suddenly see one of the Australian players breaking out of the Australian team for no apparent reason and running in full speed, and you will be like, why would you do that? And that player would be Phoebe Litchfield. I have seen Phoebe Litchfield get scolded by Meg Lanning. I have seen Phoebe Litchfield get scolded by Aliza Healy. And just by the way, Meg Lanning is still a serious captain. um, Healy herself is not a serious captain, you know. She jokes around, picks up puppies while practice sessions. But Aliza Healy, I had said this to Snehashish, you know. In fact, I said this in live as well. She called Phoebe Litchfield and asked, why are you running? And just by the way, that match, Phoebe Litchfield was actually sitting out because she was injured.
Yes.
And in that Delhi hit, she was running for no apparent reason. She's not even playing the match, so she doesn't even need a warm up. Then during the match, she was supposed to come out with drinks. In that heat where
That
people
is
were trying to stay indoors, she came out 2 hours before the drinks and was standing in the sun, waiting for something to happen to her getting tanned or not. Nobody knows. Sorry, this was in Mullanpur, where it was so hot.
okay.
It was so hot that I was actually requesting Snehashish to shorten the show because one cannot stand outside. In Delhi, I came and I spoke to one of the CA people, and they said, no, Phoebe probably might not practice today because she's injured. I said, but right now in the ground, she's rolling around in the heat.
Yes.
And you know, the reaction from the CA, actually, the CA person was actually what sums up how people look at Phoebe. They're like, Phoebe, yeah, she has extra energy. That was the exact reaction. They expect her to do something as weird as this all the time. Okay, next is Abhi7975. When Arundhati comes, who will she replace? Any update on Pooja? Pooja Gosika is perfectly fine and doing her graphics duties very well. As far as Pooja Vastrakar is concerned, she is still recovering and is not definitely not going to be part of not only this WPL, is not going to be part of this World Cup as well. As far as Arundhati is concerned, I think it's a straight swap between Sayali Sadgani and Arundhati Reddy.
So Trishadi, there
Prince
is a
of
question
World.
that is also my question. Why Haley Matthews retain if not fully fit? Bowling also expensive.
We'll reach there. You calm down.
Okay.
That's not how we take comment. More.
Okay. Okay.
You
So
keep your
that's
phone down and relax. I'll come to
okay.
you with
Okay.
questions now. Now your role has changed. Now I
Okay.
have taken over as the anchor.
Fine.
Yes. Prince of World is saying, Trishadi, is there any chance DC to qualify? I think should they, Arey ruko bhai. I think should them to win all Vadodara games, right? Snehashish, if DC wins all Vadodara games?
Right
Yes.
now, they have won
Eight.
only one game, right?
So it's 1 out of 4, right?
One out of
Mhm.
four. So yeah,
So
I
four out
think
of
if
four.
these
Yeah.
two win at least, yeah, with 4 wins,
Yeah.
they will go to 10 points. I think that will be enough for them to qualify.
Let's begin by winning 4. Let's put it this way. तो
Uh,
फिर उसके बाद देखते हैं qualify. Shibam Kesri, when will Puja come? Puja will see Puja Durga Puja happened in September, October. Again, next will come in October. Before that, don't see
Yeah.
Puja
We have
coming much.
Saraswati Puja in coming
Uh,
week.
no, actually, sorry, Puja is coming. Puja is coming on the 23rd. It's Saraswati Puja. But as far as Puja Vastrakar is concerned, I don't think she's making a comeback. Definitely not making a comeback in WPL 2026. After that, when the senior one day tournament begins, I think there is a chance we might see her for the state team. But that is what she's still recovering. She's not even half fit. Shivam Keshri, Meg Lanning, why Delhi let go? Because Meg Lanning didn't want to play in the pollution of Delhi, That's why they had to let go. I think it must have been because I think Meg was looking for a leadership role, maybe, and maybe Delhi wasn't really looking at Meg for leadership role. Maybe just what I think roughly. Uh, Ayush Sharma. No, Ayush Sharma has replied to Abhi only. Okay. Prince of World. Hurlin dropped from T20I squad and Bharti Fulmali added to the squad. Your thoughts on that,
Yes.
Mohor? Phone rakho, Mohor.
oh,
Chi
sorry.
chi
Yeah, I
chi.
was going
Taba
to.
taba. No phones.
Sorry. Um, I mean, this question came up last day as well. We thought that it was too late for her, but I think dropping Harleen is okay. I mean, we're not.
Correct.
I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think it's. I'm not shocked, but I think it will be a good opportunity for Bharti Fulmali to prove herself out there if she's getting a chance. But dropping Harleen is not something that I'm shocked at.
Yeah, I'm almost comfortable with it.
Hmm.
Though nobody is asking for my comfort, but yeah.
Yeah. But Bharti
Why
Fulmali
no
has done really well.
Hurlin? Who?
She's doing really well. Bharti Fulmali, she's proving
Yeah,
herself out there.
yeah, sure. But where are you picturizing her is my
That
only
is the point. That is the
concern.
point. Who
Yeah,
does
but
she
anyway,
replace? I think as a backup or something, she'll be
yeah,
there in the
I think so too. Shibam is saying why no Hurlin in T20 squad? क्योंकि तुम ही लोग बोल रहे थे कि उसको T20 स्क्वाड से निकालो, तुम ही लोगों के वजह से निकाला गया है. अब मत बोलो ये सब बातें. Denver Johnson is a super chat. I mean, Denver Johnson is not a super chat. He's a person, but he has given us a super chat. Trisha, yesterday I said DC's pathetic bowling. This is what we saw today. A complete one-sided game. The only consolation was they got past 150. No, I had refuted it yesterday. I'm refuting it again today. What you do not understand is how due works. So due
Hmm.
in the first session is way lesser than the due in the second session. If you saw Marizanne Cap fielded one in the boundary line, and the way
Mm.
she slipped, she herself was shocked when she got up that how did she slip that way. So I think you also have to understand that. This question is something that I wanted to address. Rajuri Dikshita is asking Jemmy captaincy.
Hmm.
Snehashish.
Jamie captaincy. Uh, I think.
Mohor, don't say I'll come to you also. Rate out of 5. Jemmy captaincy in Mumbai leg. Come on.
Oh, Jamie captaincy in Mumbai leg. 2.5 out of 5.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.5 out of 5.
Mohor is sitting
Uh,
and doing graphics on that
no,
one.
no, no. I'm trying to shut down my laptop. Anyway, I think no, no, no. I completely agree. 2 to 3 maximum because, but then I am not really concerned because she's just started.
Yeah,
And it's not, I don't have a bias or anything, but I think she should be, given a longer rope before we jump into conclusions. Let's see how she does in the Vadodara leg. I do have high expectations from her, but as of now, she's not been that impressive.
Hmm. मैं रेट करूँ क्या?
हाँ हाँ
नहीं
प्लीज.
यार,
एकदम एकदम.
जेमी अभी देख के मुस्कुराती है, मुस्कुराना बंद कर देगी.
नहीं नहीं.
1.5. Absolutely 1.5. I thought the bowling changes today were extremely poor. She should have got Marizane Cap back. The reviews extremely poor. So I had gone up to 2.5 after the last game, and then
Hmm.
1 mark cut because of under
Obviously.
pressure. We kind of completely jolted it up, and then the batting, which is getting affected because of her captaincy. So overall, I would say 1.5, but that does not mean that I want the captain to be changed. It's
Same.
1.5, but it's a place which can be improved. So let's come back again after Vadodara leg. And that is when I think Mr. Mukherjee and I will be in Vadodara, and from there we will directly come and have a chat with you guys. Shivam Keshri is saying Trisha the outstanding analysis always. Thank you so much. Veer Z1S is saying Rev Sports baddies. We are not baddies, we are goodies.
Or
Sarthak
point.
Pandey is saying Kamalini should finish. Should finish what? Oh, the innings. Okay. Anand is saying you cannot have one-dimensional play. One-dimensional players like Richa Ghosh.
What?
No, no, the names written here, I am a little confused. One-dimensional players like Richa Ghosh, Deepti Sharma, Sri Charni, Sneh Rana, or Kranti God. Instead, you should go for G. Kamalini, Arundhati Reddy, Radha Yadav, and Nandini Sharma. First of all, if Sri Charni is one-dimensional, then how is Nandini two-dimensional? Because Nandini can't bat. Arundhati Reddy is two-dimensional, I agree. Radha Yadav का second dimension क्या है? Fielding. Because bowling cannot be that. So, Anand, I have a better suggestion. You cannot have one-track mind opinion. Watch women's cricket, come back and comment. Sarthak Kande, Harman made Nalla Reddy go home Reddy. No, I think क्या है ना कि नल्ला रेड्डी इज अ न्यू इंक्लूजन. तो हरमन बेचारी भी फील्ड पे देख नहीं पाई क्योंकि इतना देखना पड़ रहा था ना, कैच मिस, फील्डिंग मिस, तो वो नल्ला रेड्डी को भूल ही गई कि फील्ड पे है. सार्थक कांडे एम आई इक्वल टू ओवरसीज. हाँ, अभी तो उन्होंने क्या मैनचेस्टर लंदन, मुंबई लंदन कुछ तो खरीद लिया है.
MI
नहीं, मुंबई
London.
लंदन.
Yes. MI
हाँ,
London.
एम आई लंदन. सुरेश, ओके. सार्थक, कैप को क्या हुआ? कुछ नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं. कुछ ना समझ पा रही हूँ मैं. I'm telling you, it is high time we got Dane Van Niekerk from South Africa, and just somebody needs to tell Marizane Cap, somebody needs to remind Marizane Cap that
आपका वेव विकेट तो दे रहे हैं पहले ओवर में, पर बैटिंग में कुछ असर नहीं हो रहा है.
हाँ, good
वो तो
good
नहीं हो
exactly.
सकता यार. मैं खुद ही बैटिंग नहीं कर पाती हूँ, उनको क्या बैटिंग करवाऊँ दिन में.
इसलिए सिर्फ बॉलिंग तक असर हुआ
Bowling
है.
well.
Mohit Patle, for me, today's highlight was counter attacks by Amanjot in MI versus UP and Shafali in DC versus RCB. The mindset was fantastic. I agree. Sarthak Khande, MI equal to NAT. बेसिकली सार्थक तुम क्या कर रहे हो कि हम जो डिस्कस कर रहे हैं वही कमेंट कर रहे हो, कर दो. यूट्यूब में हमारा क्या रजिस्टर हो रहा है? कमेंट रजिस्टर हो रहा है, बाकी हमको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सार्थक कांडे, त्रिशा दी, are you going to fly Baroda? No, I can't fly Baroda. I can fly to Baroda, and I will. Yes, sir. Give me 10 days time at home. A little. unwell. So, and I've been repeating this. I feel so bad and so like as if I want sympathy, but I actually don't want sympathy. I'm actually struggling. That's why I'm telling continuously. Okay, Denver is saying you can't bowl anywhere to Phoebe. She will take apart any bowler. Interesting. Snehashish, do you pick up any particular weakness of Phoebe Litchfield which can be kind of exploited? More socho. I'll come to you.
Mm, maybe I will try with bouncers a little bit. I haven't seen her playing that much of
Interesting.
pool or hook shots. If you can remember, when you think of Fibonacci, you will think of reverse sweeps,
Sweeps.
normal sweeps, or maybe a cut shot, or maybe that inside out going, coming down the track against the spinners. But when it comes to pacers, I will try with a few more bouncers, maybe. Okay, let Fibonacci will go for that hook or pull shot. Let's see how she counters that. Maybe that can be an option.
Mm, mm. Interesting. Interesting. Mohan, next one to you. Prince of World is saying everyone blaming Jemmy. We should give some time her, right? Absolutely. I think Mohan has said
That's what I
this.
said. That's what I said.
सार्थक खांडे is saying Harman captaincy was worst today of all times. ये टॉपिक पे मैं जाऊंगी नहीं. स्नेहाशीष.
या आज तो प्लेइंग 11 से ही सब गड़बड़ हुआ है मतलब समझ ही नहीं आया प्लेइंग 11 ही क्या था और नाला रेड्डी का डिसीजन तो ठीक है
But
हो ही
I
गया हम
think
तो
I
बात
think
कर
G
ही लिया
Malini has to be given a longer rope as an opener.
yeah I think anywhere if you are trying to fit her as a finisher then give at that
Ah,
position her
give
longer
her a
rope
role.
yeah if you are really want her as an opener then at that position give her a longer rope but give that clarity that you are going to play all these matches at this position only doesn't matter what kind of a
Exactly.
situation it is but that
Exactly.
is completely lacking not only for G Kamran, I think most of the players in that MI setup, and that is the issue for
Yeah.
them, right?
Yeah. Shubham Keshri is saying Mumbai should change captain to Natsivar. Uh-huh.
Huh? Uh,
Harmanpreet has won two WPLs for MI, has just won the World
the
Cup
World
as
Cup.
a captain. तो अभी तो कैसे यार और वो भी नैट्सिवर ब्रांड की कैप्टनसी में इंग्लैंड तो वो भी नहीं किया क्या बोलते क्वालिफाई भी नहीं किया क्या है यार
Every
काव्या
day,
जैनसिस
someone's
हाँ
changing some captain.
yeah
Every day.
Trisha your views on
So,
inclusion of Bharti Fulmali in T20I squad. Okay, here's my thing, and I will sound very wrong when I say this, but Kavya, I don't think she should have been included. While she
okay.
has been rewarded for domestic performances
Ah,
and WPL
WP.
performances, but if you look at the composition, I don't think she's fitting in the first playing 11. And at Bharti's age, if you are not fitting in the first playing 11, then someone of Bharti's age has got nothing to do in the squad. You should then get in a young player who can sit and observe. Bharti's age is not to sit and observe and carry water. And I'm not saying it's something from the ego. Snehashish is so upset about what I said
He's
that he
turned
has
off
switched
camera.
off his camera. But it's okay, Snehashish, come back, But no, Kavya, I do think that while I completely understand the selector's point of view, but I don't think I agree with it. And again, nothing against Bharti Fulmali because I think she has been superb in the domestic circuit as well as in WPL so far. Mohit Patel is saying what Snehashi said, the curse of the century in WPL continues. Nevertheless, Smriti played very good innings. Abhi 7975, Phoebe Litchfield seems to be like one of the dangerous players right now. She creates pressure for any bowler to bowl to her, and if she gets going, any team match, will watch, not match. She is like AB de Villiers. Well, Himansh Gupta vlog. DC playing Nikki Prasad on backing from Karnataka top coaches while Dia Yadav and Alana King warm the bench. Alana King can't play in place of Nikki Prasad. As I had said yesterday night also, the process will be very long. She has to take a passport, change her country, change the citizenship, and then can she replace Nikki Prasad. As far as Dia Yadav is concerned, of course, Dia Yadav can replace Nikki Prasad, but कुछ तो सोच के निकी प्रसाद को रिटेन किया है ना तो उनको एक सीजन तो टाइम देंगे ही. So I think that's the thing. Shibam Keshri has the same question that Mohor had at one point. Why no Yastika keeper for Mumbai? So to answer to both, because she is injured. Draw no. RCB is ये बहुत नया नजरिया है सक्सेस देखने का. RCB is just suffering from success. Next day, when Aru will come, whom she will replace? Will it be Prema or Gautami? I think it should
Very
be
certain.
Gautami. The way she missed two catches. सायली सदगरे को रिप्लेस करेगी कैच के चलते व्हाई विल शी रिप्लेस गौतमी को गौतमी इज अ बैटर तुम लोग यार
True.
कौन कैच मिस कर रहा है वो मत देखो रोल्स के हिसाब से
Role.
रिप्लेस करते हैं
But Gautami needs to work on her fielding, no?
Gautami needs to work on everything. First of all, I think she needs to tighten herself up.
Uh-huh.
She's a little like our Nobonil, not in control of her limbs. That's the point. And I'm not trying to insult her. I'm just saying that that athletic composure is not there. Snashish, why
Hmm.
are you burning? What has happened to you?
No, actually, actually, my phone charge is dying. That is why I came to charge my phone.
Can you
And
change your device and not do all this comedy?
I'm trying, I'm trying my best. Let's see.
Looks like sunlight coming out.
Yeah, I was like, where is he? He was supposed to be somewhere close by only.
Uh,
It's okay, Snehashi, don't make it worse. Thank you.
yeah.
Rono 44, Manikanta is saying, MI could have bought one foreign quality batter at auction. They were aware of Matthews' injury. Something that I'm also wondering, Mohor, same thing that you and I have been discussing. Don't shake your head, say something.
Oh, ha. I mean, I just talked about Hayley Matthews. I am a bit confused about, like, I'm aware of her impact and everything, but if we look at her performance right now, she does seem unfit. She does seem like, she does seem a bit scratchy with the ball, also with the
Yeah.
bat. She looks a bit clueless. So I think they should have gone for someone else, as keeping the opening position in mind. For now, yeah, they're making her play because obviously the impact. But again, that is something that we are not seeing this season. As of now, we have not. So it's a bit concerning.
True. Himansh Gupta vlog, Bharti Fulmali picked for Australia tour. What's your thought, Trisha? I think I just said it.
Mm.
While she has been rewarded for her performances, but I would not do it because, again, my only lookout is my first playing 11. I'm not going to look at their age. But the moment
Mm.
it is backup players, I'm going to look at their age and try and invest for the for the future World Cups.
With the kind of
In
talents that they have, I don't think Bharti is getting a chance in the playing 11.
See, playing 11 is settled more.
Absolutely.
T20 playing 11 is settled until and unless, God
Absolutely.
forbid, there's an injury. So if
Hmm.
the playing 11 is settled, then whoever you're including is your backup. So
Hmm.
backup can be someone like a G Kamalini because of her age. So she
Age,
can
right.
tail Richa Ghosh for the next 5 years, and even then she will have the age to become a frontline keeper batter in the
Absolutely.
team. Or she can
Hmm.
replace an opener in Smriti Mandana in the next 5-6 years. But Bharti Fulmali is not going to stay for 5-6 years to
True.
replace Richa Ghosh and finisher.
True.
When you're talking about finisher, you're ideally talking about a Richa Ghosh or a
Hmm.
Jemai. There will be someone at 5. You will be talking about that
Hmm.
person.
Hmm.
I don't see a place there.
True.
Is Bharti going to replace Harman at number 4? Never.
No.
No.
Exactly. So that exactly is the point. That even if Harman retires in 2029, let's say, you think Bharti will be around till
No, no, no,
2029?
no.
No.
Hmm.
So then why are you investing on her is my only concern. That is all.
True.
Usually, Kashvi Gautam should have been in the T20 squad. She is there in ODI squad, but not in the T20 squad.
Yeah, absolutely should have been. But I also understand where the selectors are coming from. The one good thing about these, this selection panel is, if you look at the selection, you pretty much know why who is there. Kashvi, I thought, has not justified her talent yet in WPL. She is capable. She should have been there
Absolutely.
in the T20 squad. But if I am a selector, on what basis am I going to select her? On just her potential? No, that's not possible. I think that's why Kashvi is not there.
Hmm.
Indian supporter Alisa Healy said when she first burst on the scene, she was batting with Meg, who was on 60 ball 100, playing fluently, and Healy could not touch bat to ball and thought she was useless. Manikanta Suri, am I misread pitch or they made bad decision to field in heat? UP Warriors had one evening match. I think MI. Yes, this is something that Harman was asked post the match as well, and I think Harman did not want to answer it, or just kind of avoided it. But I thought they did not misread the pitch, they misread the conditions. When you are having an afternoon game, you should always bat first. That's something that I
Absolutely.
think always works. Ayush Sharma, the recent curse of number 18 getting out in 90s is real. एक बात बोलू बेटा, 2 ही बार हुआ है. ऐसे मतलब रियल तो बोल रहे हैं जैसे हर मैच में हुआ है. ये 96 पे आउट हुई है, वो 93 में आउट हुआ है. बस शांत हो जा. Manikanta, WPL is waiting for century from Harmanpreet Kaur. Harmanpreet Kaur is also waiting. अंक गुप्ता 1717. जॉर्जिया वॉल 4 innings 350s. इसीलिए तो मुझे अभी तक समझ में नहीं आया कि तुम लोग सोफी मोलिनो को खिला पाए. मतलब तुम नहीं अंक गुप्ता, तुम कहाँ गलती किए हो. बट ऑस्ट्रेलिया कुड नॉट फिट इन जॉर्जिया वॉल इन द प्लेइंग 11. Good that they lost in the semi-finals.
Matchup.
Manikanta Suri, MI will leave Kerry now. They will leave Kerry. Amelia back to form and looks they're sorted now. They will play eliminators and win finals. No worries for our fans. One more match. तुमको याद है ना भाई मेरे कि एमआई अभी 2 बैक टू बैक मैच हारे हैं और तुमने आज
5
की
में से 3
फील्डिंग
मैच
देखी है?
हार गया है.
Very
तुम थोड़ा
optimistic. I like that spirit. Very optimistic.
Shongbit Datta Vishwa. Smriti is indeed losing her shape while playing the big shots at the start of the innings.
Oh,
Here you go, Shongbit. This is why I am saying that this is not a good innings. And anybody watching Smriti bat, watch till it lasts is all that I want to say. Because today's innings just gave me that hunch which I didn't want. You know. Manikanta, Aru not considered for ODI series, maybe resting her. I think keep her fresh for the T20 World Cup as much as you can. I do think that Aru will play a big role. Snehal K, I'm sad about DC's heartbreaks now. देखो दिल है तो टूटेगा. कभी डीसी तोड़ेगा तो कभी दोस्त तोड़ेंगे तो कभी पार्टनर तोड़ेंगे तो कभी पेरेंट्स तोड़ेंगे तो कभी खाना सही टाइम पे नहीं आएगा तो स्विगी तोड़ देगा दिल. तो कोई ना कोई तो दिल तोड़ेगा है क्योंकि दिल है तो टूटेगा. अच्छा
वाह वाह वाह.
देखिए शायरी भी चलनी चाहिए क्योंकि अभी तो 1:45 बज गए हैं तो रात की सब चलनी चाहिए. Ashna M is saying, Trisha, you should also be in commentary. Blood coming out from Harman line is hilarious. We need such funny commentators. ये स्टार स्पोर्ट्स को भेजो और बोलो. निहल के डीसी अगेन एंड अगेन. अभी खेल ऐसे रहे हो तो क्या ही करोगे. तुम्हारे बैटर्स भूल गए, तुम्हारी कैप्टन भी भूल गई है. मैरिजानी कैप तो बैट पकड़ना ही भूल गई है. क्या ही बोले. शिवम केसरी, व्हाई मुंबई नॉट. शिवम, आई हैव जस्ट वन रिक्वेस्ट. देखो क्या होता है कि एक कैप्स लॉक बटन होता है जो कि हम ऑफ रख सकते हैं और ऑफ रख के भी लिख सकते हैं. चिल्लाने की जरूरत नहीं है, हम लेंगे सारे कमेंट्स लेंगे. Why Mumbai not pick backup for an opener of Matthews if Matthews was not fit? Mohor, come from your real ID. Don't comment.
This is not me. I have thrown my phone away.
No, Ryan, thrown my phone away.
No.
Mohor is epitome of another. I've thrown my phone away.
I know. I am very dramatic that way.
Manikanta is saying why DC left Lanning. Even if she's not captain, she could have stayed as batter and scored runs. Shafali Lanning is best opening combo in WPL. See, something didn't work between the between the franchisee and the player, and I think it's all right because you have to understand. You have to get above one simple fact that franchisee cricket is business along with cricket. So you cannot expect the same kind of loyalty from franchisee. And if you give me RCB's example, then I will tell you RCB's brand philosophy is making a face and backing that face. That is where they were loyal with Virat. That is where they are loyal with Smriti. But if you actually see, they were not loyal with Chahal. They were not loyal with Mohammad Siraj. So they have picked a face which is a brand and they're loyal to that brand, which is what they're working for with Shriyanka, while not taking anything away from Shriyanka Patil. But with Shriyanka, the kind of injury she is coming from, and I'm glad that Shriyanka got that chance. But RCB backed her not because of her quality alone, because of two distinct reasons. And one of those distinct reasons being loyalty, and the other one is only for Sneha Shish.
Wow.
No, no. On a more serious note, I think when we were talking about RCB's retention, we have said this, that Shriyanka on the brand value. And RCB
Yeah.
has that philosophy, which is something that DC does not have. And DC has
I think
done that previously
I,
as well
I
in the
think
men's.
now yeah, I think now in that same list Lauren Bale is getting added.
Yes. See, for example, Lauren Bell will get more value than a Nadine de Klerk, though Nadine de Klerk will win you more matches, because Lauren Bell, with her face, with her presence, with her grace, will be way more famous than and will be
Popular
way
among
more the
fans.
voice or the contact point of the brand, like the visibility of the
Yeah.
brand. That's why. Uh, Ushnik Chakraborty, just inform when will you discuss about Indian squad no leggy in T20? कल करेंगे मुंबई लेग और मुंबई लेग और लेग
India.
स्पिनर बोलने वाली थी मैं मुंबई
Hmm.
लेग एंड इंडियन स्क्वाड Snehal K. When last time Meg Lanning and Cap cried lost third WPL consistently, I am also depressed. ये तुमको अभी क्यों याद आ रहा है भाई? ये तो 1 साल पुरानी बात हो गई.
ये होता है
नहीं,
रात को 1 बजे पुराने याद ही आते हैं सबको.
Snehal,
Trishadi, some
just
people
say
don't
you're
move
okay.
on. Some people don't move on.
ऑल आई कैन से इज स्नेहल, यानी कि कुछ कम ही दिल टूटे है तुम्हारा, इसीलिए तुमको ये याद है. दिल अगर हमारे जैसे टाइम दर टाइम टूटते जाते ना, तो तुम्हें इतना इतना याद नहीं रहता. एक तुम हो कि जिसको 2025 नहीं भूलता, एक ये है जिसको 2019 नहीं भूलता, नहीं 2023 नहीं भूलती, सॉरी. और एक मैं
23.
हूँ जो, तो मैं तो 2026 एक हफ्ते भी नहीं, 4 दिन पहले कुछ हुआ, दिल टूटा मेरा, मैं फिर खड़ी हो गई.
I still haven't moved on from 2016, by the way.
अब 2016 में
Okay.
क्या हुआ था भाई?
T20 World Cup.
That also RCB's final,
Okay, RCB IPL final. Yeah.
IPL final.
अरे अब तो जीत गई, अब क्या?
Still, that is a problem.
वो SRH को
And
ही हरा नहीं है
because
फाइनल में.
you're saying this,
SRH,
I
I
just
still don't like the team. Sorry.
and because you're saying this, Mohor, it just says that life has been very kind to you and God bless. Ayush Sharma is saying, Trishadi really DC. I am really
You are
DC.
DC.
I am human being, Baba. I am no team. Prajwal Pavan says DC, it seems. Oh, yeah, I will keep saying DC. Simon Mitra, RCB only. Okay. Snehal K, DC management team is clown. No, I don't think. Snehal K, remove megastar cause DC. I don't think so. Manikanta Suri, don't underestimate MI. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Prajwal Pavan, love to see RCB haters face when they demolish every team. Okay. Love to see RCB haters face when they demolish every team, especially by that. Agar if you're telling me, then buddy, I'll show you. I have RCB every single jersey. So I'm an RCB fan, but the men's team.
Men's team.
As far as hating is concerned, I'm not a social media person. ये सोशल मीडिया में तुम लोग एक टीम से प्यार एक टीम से नफरत करते हो, हमको तो क्या है भाई. हाँ बस डीसी जीतनी चाहिए, बाकी तुम लोग कुछ भी कर लो. Okay. Priyanshu, Trishadi, why are number 18 getting out in 90s? पूरा मूड खराब कर दिया. एक काम करो, तुम चॉकलेट खा लो, ठीक हो जाएगा मूड. Nehal K, DC is like RCB team in WPL.
No. No.
Oh, DC is
Men's
like
team.
RCB men's team.
Yeah.
Snehal, you will not
Probably the
believe this is
previous
what I was thinking.
probably the previous seasons. Previous seasons. 2025, I won't agree.
Yeah, 2025 तो नहीं, but no, are you telling me we have to wait for 18 WPLs? ना यार, बहुत बुढ़ी हो जाऊंगी मैं तब तो, अच्छे से सेलिब्रेट भी ना कर पाऊंगी मैं. Ayush Sharma, me as RCBN who's thinking that I'll say to DC and its fans, if RCB wins WPL, that आओ आपको बताते हैं पहले फाइनल में क्वालिफाई करके ट्रॉफी कैसे उठाई जाती है, but no evil eyes for my team. News for you, Ayush, this won't be the first final, this will be the second final, and if they win the trophy, this will be the second trophy as well for the RCB women's team. Ank Gupta, Georgia Wall 5 innings 350s. ये तुम शुरुआत में बोले, फिर तुमको बाद में याद आया. ये बीच में हम जब इतनी बातें कर रहे थे तब कुछ कमेंट क्यों नहीं किया तुमने? स्नेहल के तुम लोग सीरियसली नहीं ले रहे हो बातों को, इसीलिए ये सब उल्टा सीधा कमेंट कर रहे हो। स्नेहल के कैन शफाली वर्मा स्कोर सेंचुरी इन दिस WPL? तुम्हारे मुंह में घी, शक्कर, चॉकलेट, मोमो जो मन करे खा लो। शफाली सेंचुरी करेगी मतलब वो मैच तो पक्का DC जीत रही है।
हाँ
No,
वो
I
शिवम
तो
want her to. I want her
मुंबई
to.
Mumbai London team signed Matthews and Kerr also.
yeah.
Yeah. Trisha, sorry, Kavya Jain. Kavya Jain, I'm reading Trisha Jain.
Trisha Jain.
Kavya Jain. Trishadi G. Kamalini is considered as backup wicketkeeper in Australia series, means she will also be chosen as backup wicketkeeper in T20 World Cup. But Trishadi Kamalini
Yes.
is not reliable as batter and wicketkeeper. हैं? क्यों काव्या, क्यों तुम्हारा दिल इस कदर क्यों तोड़ दिया कमलिनी ने? Denver Johnson. Trisha, do you feel Shafali threw her wicket away too soon after being so well set? Had she stayed, DC could have gone past 180, making it a better game. First of all, Denver, thank you. एक ही live में, sorry, two super chats in one live. Thank you so much. But see, I think Shafali was living by the edge. The kind of innings that she was playing, when you play a counter attacking innings, you have that kind of issue. And I thought Shafali could have extended her innings, but I would also not like her to play in any other way that than she
Mhm.
played. So I'm kind of okay that she missed out. Having said that, I thought she misread the delivery.
Hmm.
That I would like her not to do. You know, that is something I would really like her to be better at. Khushi Singh, Dragons can come back, but Pooja can't get fit. Okay. Abhi 7975. Trisha, the best comment reader. You are the best. You take all our comments. Ron says 7. RCB won, Delhi chokers lost. पर चोक तो तब किया जाता है जब मैच क्लोज होता है. क्लोज कहाँ हुआ मैच? एक काम करो तुम लोग, ये जो जितने वर्ड्स आते हैं ना दिमाग में, चोक, स्ट्राइक रेट, ठीक है, इंटेंट, ये एक जगह
Intent.
लिखो और सबको चैट जीपीटी यूज करना आता है, उसमें टाइप करो कि मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ गलत इस मीनिंग में. वो चैट जीपीटी भर करके दे देगा तुम्हें कितना गलत जा रहे हो जिंदगी में, मीनिंग को लिखे. Let's game on. UP lost the DC match because of the management's experiments. Otherwise, it would have been 3 wins for UPW. Correct. I agree. नहीं, what? अभी DC जीता ना, अभी तुम चुप रहो. Khushi Singh, I am again saying that the reason for loss is Lord Tanya Bhatia. We are cursed. I believe in Lord Tanya Bhatia. Rongbit Datta Vishwas, Trishadi is the best because she values our opinions, realizing our enthusiasm about women's cricket even at around 12:30 a.m. Yes, guys, we come live, Snehashish and I. Mohor, of course, I'm not including, not because I'm saying she's not enthusiastic, but of course she has joined. She's very new to the setup. But Snehashish and I, in the worst of times when we do not feel like doing the live, we are being absolutely honest. When we do not feel like coming live, we are like, you know what, the people who watch the show and comment in the show and are that active, we are not being fair to them. So that's why we come live. And in fact, I was feeling very bad that whenever I'm outside, whenever, I'm generally on tour, or Snehashish, one of us is on tour. Generally, if it's one, I am on tour. I was feeling bad that we couldn't do longer shows. Ayush Sharma, RCB is suffering from success in recent times. ये तुम ही लोग नजर लगा रहे हो RCB पे, मेरे को मत बोलना फिर.
Don't do
Anjali,
this.
your thoughts on Jemmy the captain? We have read 2.5 from Snehashish and Mohor and 1.5 from me, sports fan. DC needs to bring in Alana King urgently in 11. No way this bowling isn't gonna work. I don't think Alana King is going to take 5 wickets every match either. Ron says Jemima is a skipper of DC. हाँ, हर टीम का एक ही skipper होता है. That is why DC is losing.
No.
Okay, you definitely don't like Jemima. That's the conclusion. Or you are a Meg Lanning fan. That's why you have a problem with Jemmy. Shibam Keshri, why no CSK in WPL? Because I think a very famous person from Chennai itself had once said that
Yes.
women have no business
Yes.
playing cricket.
Yes.
Mohit Patle, G. Kamalini is backup for wicketkeeper and top order role. Thus, Harlin's role is limited in squad. Full Mali will be backup for finisher's role. ये तो हमको पता था. तुम क्या बोल चाहते थे? Sarthak, -2 out of 5 for Jemmy. Too harsh. Too harsh. Snehal, DC team's bowling is so weak. Sarthak, Harman, -20 out of 5. No.
No.
Not at all. Yeah, come on, guys. Ron says DC played 3 finals, but the captain was Meg Lanning. Today, Meg hit 65 versus MI from UP. ये हमको क्रिकबज में भी पता चलता, क्रिक इन्फो में भी पता चल जाता है. तुम कुछ नया बताओ भाई. Ushnik Chakrabarti, Fulmali is perfectly fitting Indian 11, gelling between Richa and Aman. As of now, Shafali can give you 2 overs. Ushnik, I'm interested in understanding that where are you exactly fitting in Fulmali? When you say Shafali can give you 2 overs, so which bowler are you saying should be replaced? Can you give me the 11 that you're thinking, Ushnik, if you're still watching the show? Sarthak Kande, Ash 3 out of 5 in captaincy. 3 out of 5, Ash Gardner. ये तुम ऑस्ट्रेलियन हो क्या सार्थक? Ank Gupta. Trishadi, what is the strength of RCB according to you and what you like about them? I like their jersey. No, that's just kidding. Snehashish, for a longest time you are quiet and I'm the one who's apparently unwell and should talk less. So why don't you pick it up? What is the strength of RCB according to you and what you like about them?
I think so far they have performed as a unit. I think as a unit they have performed, and in every game there is one player that they're raising their hand and doing the job for the team. Lauren Bell constantly in all 4 games she had been superb. Nadine de Klerk all round brilliance in all 4 games. Even see today Georgia Ball given a chance and she did her job. so yeah, I think Georgia Ball also showed today. Okay, Trishadi, it's okay now. Yeah.
बहुत खतरनाक एग्जांपल दिया तुमने कि मेरा फोन ही गिर गया.
Yes,
In
right.
these 4 games, do they have 4 different player of the matches?
Should ideally be.
I think so. I came out.
Yes, I think one is Sriyanka, today is Smriti, one is
First game se bolo. First game was who?
Nadine de Klerk.
Nadine de Klerk, then Grace Harris. Yeah, then
Grace
Harris.
Nadine de Klerk, Grace Harris,
Priyanka Patil,
Priyanka, Smriti. And every day,
I think the only team
every
which is
day
playing
3
as a
goes to
team.
Bell. Yeah,
exactly. And I don't mean to draw parallels, but I can see a similarity between this team and the 2025 men's team.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they can go ahead and win the trophy.
The RCB fan in Mohor is very, very happy. I can understand.
I'm sorry, I can't hide it anymore. It's very, very
Why should you hide it? Own it. देखिए मैंने कल रात को भी कहा था फिलोसफी क्रिकेट एक साथ चलनी चाहिए क्योंकि 12 बज चुके हैं. नहीं मतलब टाइम 12 बज चुके हैं, किसी और का
एक भी बज चुके.
It's 1-4.
Guys, you have to stop commenting. What nonsense! How many comments am I supposed to read? अच्छा एक काम करते हैं. Okay, let's take. I have now lost the comments only. Okay, I have got it. I will take 10 more comments and then we close the show. Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Snehashish and I will actually come back with analysis of the Mumbai leg of WPL and the T20 team, and we will not speak a single word. I mean, as in we are not going to analyze it. We will just read out the squad. We will read out the points table of WPL 2026, and then we will open it up for you guys to question. And I'm sorry, I can't take so many questions. We discussed 2 matches. Abhi itna question लेंगे तो 3 बजे तक show चलेगा भाई. And you guys are watching also. I can see the number of people watching, and I'm quite shocked at 1 o'clock. Why are so many people watching? But
yeah,
I'm
concurrent viewers 200. Concurrent viewers 200.
Yeah, and I'm pleasantly surprised because Mohor, you don't know this. When Snehashish and I had initially started, we had started with 2-3 viewers. Concurrent viewers used to be 2-3. And I'm so grateful that we kept at it. And you
Mm.
guys supported us. Shongbit Datta Bishra says, Jemmy, the captain doesn't worry me, but Jemmy, the batter, has started to worry me. I agree with you. Shibam Keshri, Mohor, I'm telling you, come from your real ID. Why you drop Kamalini from opening young batter, she will learn. Satvik Kalia, RCB today changes after 3 winning matches continuously. How much they prepared for this year? Best is they have backups and such strong backups. So yes, absolutely. Ron says Jemima is sad. Yes, if the team loses, Jemima can't be
Anyone
happy.
would be
No.
sad.
Okay, this comment is the last comment I'm gonna take of the day because no other comment can beat this. Not even my own comment on Herman's eyes bleeding.
Okay.
And this comment is also on Harman, by the way.
Okay.
Khushi Singh, Nalla in Punjabi means nothing, and Harman has taken it seriously.
Okay. The creativity. Who is this? Who is this? Please read out the name. God.
Oh,
Oh God.
Trishadi has to mute herself.
Hats off to whoever has written this.
Khushi, all I want to say is this was
Kushi.
the thought that was in my mind. The moment I was talking about Nalla Reddy not being given the bowling, but I thought it will be extremely rude if I say something of that sort. But if you guys say it's not rude, so it's just fine. But on that note, Mohor is anchoring. No, Mohor, please close the show.
Okay, we've taken a lot of questions today. I hope there are no complaints anymore. We've been discussing and analyzing both the games. It's 1-8 now, but thank you so much for joining and watching the live and obviously
Sorry,
asking
one
us so many
second. One
questions.
one second.
Hmm.
Shibam is saying Trishadi give party to subscribers. Uh, Not subscribers, not to all of them, but how about this? You guys give party to us. Yeah, we are doing 1.5 hours show, taking all the comments. Thora to, and that too when one of us is not well. So you guys should give us some party. Yeah? We will do some sort of a meetup. Snehashish will do some sort of a meetup.
Done.
Um, you know, in cities, but give us some more time, maybe 1 or 2 more months. We will be a little more settled. How about maybe after the England World Cup, we come back and uh, we do try and do meetups. Sure.
Hmm. Okay, that's a lovely note to end on. Thank you so much for watching and asking so many questions. I can still see the comment section being flooded, but I mean, we can't do anything about it anymore. It's really late, and Trishadi is unwell. So, tomorrow, please don't forget to join. And obviously, they will be analyzing the WPL, the Navi Mumbai leg, and also the squad that has just been announced. So, stay tuned to Ref Sports. Keep watching, keep supporting us, and obviously like, share, and subscribe. And have a good night's sleep. And come back tomorrow once again. Good night, and thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.